Hello everybody, my name's James. Of course, as you can tell, I'm a truck driver. I know I'm new to a new creator here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting down. Feel free to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. But I'm coming on here to talk a little bit about a couple of my pet peeves I've got out here on the road. I've been driving for 23 years. I've seen the industry go way down when it comes to drivers and driver etiquette. One of my big pet peeves is driving down the road. You know, there's drivers sitting there in the left lane just camping out there. And most of you truck drivers know who I'm talking about. There's several companies out there that does that. Most of them are local driving companies. Don't camp out in that left lane. By all means, get over there, pass somebody, get back over to the right lane, go on down the road. But when you're camping out in that left lane, it creates a hazard for people that's passing you on the right side. That's the most dangerous side of a truck for somebody to pass you on. There's more blind sides on that right side, on that passenger side. And especially the four-wheelers coming around you. Because at one point you'll see a four-wheeler, the next minute you disappear and they think you're gone. And then you have to move over to go around somebody else that's camped out in the left lane, and you wind up running somebody off the road. Another reason is you've got to leave yourself an out. You've always got to leave yourself an out. Stay in that right lane no matter where you're at. If you're in that right lane, you've always got an out. You've always got that shoulder. That right shoulder is always wide enough for a semi-truck to get over and go around something if you have to. Or to move over to avoid a gator in the road. You know, trucker lingo, gator. There's a tire in the road. Or if somebody comes over into your lane on you and starts coming over on you, you can actually move over the shoulder a little bit to avoid them sliding into you. Always leave yourself an out. Don't ride in that left lane. Don't ride in that center lane. Stay in the right lane until you have to get over in that left lane to go around somebody. Another thing that gets on my nerves more than anything is going down the road. You see these drivers, mostly foreign drivers. I have nothing against foreign drivers. Just some of their habits. Riding down the road with their foot up in the windowsill, their arm propped up on their leg, with their cell phone in their hand, looking down at their cell phone. Every once in a while, looking up, text messaging, looking at their phone, doing whatever. Everything in these trucks is made for a reason. Windowsill made for your arm to prop up on. Prop your arm up, drive your truck. Dashboard. It's not made for your foot to be up on the dashboard either. Floorboard's made for your feet. If you want to stretch your legs out, if you want to get comfortable, every truck, don't matter if it's Peterbilt, Freightliner, hell, Kenworth, International, Volvo, it don't matter. There's this little part on the far left side of your floorboard by your brake, just your brake pedal if you're in an automatic, a sissy-matic as I call it, or by your clutch. You know, it's made for your foot, for you to rest your foot on, for you to stretch your leg out. Steering wheel's made for your hands. They make phone holders for your phone, hands-free devices. Every phone nowadays has voice to text. Your phone will read your text messages out to you. It will relay what you say onto a text message. You don't even have to look at your phone anymore. That way you've got time, you've got your eyes free to where you can check your mirrors periodically, not constantly, but periodically, about every 10 seconds, give or take, where you can check your gauges and whatnot. I mean, come on. Keep your foot down, keep your phone out of your hand, pay attention to the road and the people around you. Keep your eyes moving. You're not focused on your cell phone. Okay, there's one more thing that really gets on my nerves. All us truck drivers, every once in a while, we have to get out and we have to get over in the breakdown lane on the shoulder. Yeah, you do your business, you get through with whatever you're doing, whatever happens, if your truck breaks down or what have you. When you get ready to get on the interstate, don't just jump straight out on the interstate from a dead stop. It's illegal. You should have been taught better. You never jump straight out on the interstate from a dead stop. You start getting your speed up first. Make sure it's clear. Make sure you've got plenty of room, and it's clear enough to where you get over and merge over into the lane safely without people having to slam on their brakes, jerk over to the left lane. It's crazy. You don't jump straight out on the interstate. I don't know how many drivers I've gotten fired for doing that stuff. I don't know how many. It's unsafe. It's ridiculous for doing that. Please pay attention to what you're doing. Use common sense out here on the road. Truck driving's hard enough. We have to pay attention enough. We have to drive enough for everybody else out here on the road. We don't need to be worried about other truck drivers. We know what we're out here supposed to be doing. They call us professional drivers for a reason. Pay attention. Use common sense. Have common courtesy to your other drivers. Don't get over in front of them. Don't ride their ass. Keep following this. Most of these trucks anymore, especially the company trucks, pretty much all do almost the same speed. Yeah, there's a few trucks out there that goes way higher. But if you can't pass somebody an efficient amount of time and it's too much traffic, back off of it. Keep some distance away from that truck in front of you. And wait until you've got enough time and enough space where there's no cars going to come up on you, where you're not going to block anybody. Then get out when you know you can actually pass the people in front of you in a significant amount of time without holding anyone up. Like I said, it's common sense out here, drivers. Use it. That goes for four-wheelers too. Don't merge over on top of us. Don't cut us off in a traffic jam. Don't race up in front of everybody when you're coming up to when the lane's in, and don't try to race up here and try to cut in front of truck drivers. You have a sufficient amount of time from the time you see that sign that says lane closed to go ahead and move over. You're not going to go no faster, no further, just getting up a couple extra vehicles ahead. You're going to go the same amount of speed as everybody else. There's no sense of hurrying on up there. One last thing, and this goes for people driving four-wheelers and semi-trucks just alike. You went through it when you went and took your driver's test for a car. You went through it when you went and got your CDLs for the truck drivers. When you're getting on the interstate from the get-on ramp in the speed-up lane, it's not our people's responsibility that's on the interstate or on a four-lane to move over or slow down to merge for you. It's the people that is getting onto the interstate's responsibility to merge safely, to either yield, slow down, or speed up, however it may be, depending on how much time you've got on that merge lane. You're supposed to yield. That lane is to yield. You're supposed to yield to the right-of-way of the four-lane interstate bypass 2-lane. That is called an intersection. That is a yield intersection. People I've seen it many times where I couldn't get over. We do it for a common courtesy. But I've seen it many times. People speed up or, just try to drive out and get over on the shoulder to try to hurry up and get in front of somebody and wind up having to brake, get in behind us, and then come around us, flip us off. We're not the one that's supposed to slow down. People getting on, merging in onto the 4-lane or the interstate. Used to, every merge point had a yield sign. I don't know why they took them down, but you're supposed to yield. It is actually against the law for a truck, a car, motorcycle, or anything to slow down on the interstate to let somebody merge in. I've gotten a ticket for that. I actually slowed down to let a state trooper over in front of me. But instead, he kept slowing on down. He got in behind me. He pulled his blue lights. He pulled me over. He got me for unsafe movement on the interstate for slowing down to let him merge over. It's illegal. And it was a $550 fine. Just to let you know. It is not a fix-it ticket. It's 3 points on your license, on your SMCSA score for truck drivers. You're not supposed to slow down to let anybody over. You're not supposed to stop on the interstate unless it's an absolute have to. Like, of course, traffic jams. You know, everybody's got to slow down for the traffic jams and construction zones and stuff, which always causes backups. When traffic is freely moving at speed, you're not supposed to slow down or stop on the interstate for no reason. Alright, I've been in enough, but if you enjoyed this video, if not, leave your feedback, leave some remarks, give me something I can talk about next time, what you want to hear and listen to my views about. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. I'm a new creator, so it might not get out to too many people at first, but hopefully with enough people listen, subscribe, share it, by all means do so.